War for the Planet of the Apes is a science fiction film, and this film is the third film in the Planet of the Apes reboot trilogy. I'm going to be straight up, I did not like this movie. In fact, of this trilogy, this is my least favorite. It's still a good movie, but it's not as good as Rise and Dawn. Biggest problem with this movie is it is boring. And the biggest reason why this film is boring is because of the runtime. With each new film that came out, each one got longer and longer, and this one is nearly 2.5 hours long, and it's the most boring film of the entire trilogy. This was a film that was in desperate need of cutting down. It goes on for way too long. There are scenes that are drawn out incredibly long. The fact that I found this film to be boring was its biggest fault. Now I'm going to get into other problems I had with the film. Much like the last two films, it is very cliche. Things happen in this movie that make you say, haven't I seen that in another movie before? The villain, while he was performed good by Woody Harrelson, he was a bit underplayed, and I never really felt like he added any weight to the movie. But what did I like about this movie? Easily the motion capture. With each passing film, the motion capture just got better and better and better, and with this film, these are the best motion capture visual effects you'll ever see in any of these films. The attention to detail on the apes themselves are incredible, and little details like scars, marks, and blood on the apes look real. Andy Serkis, for the first straight film, knocks it out of the park. He is the standout in this movie. Overall, while this film is being praised as the best film of the trilogy, for me, it's the weakest of the trilogy. It's not as strong as Rise and Dawn. While the film's best aspects are the visual effects and Andy Serkis' performance, I'm sorry, but this film is boring. Scenes go on for way too long. The scenes themselves are drawn out. This was a film that needed to be cut down from a 2.5 hour runtime. And a lot of that I blame on the pacing. Because there are scenes where you feel like the film's gonna pick up, but then it slows right down and we're back into, come on, something happened already. So overall, would I recommend this movie? If you are a fan of Rise and Dawn, you will like this film very much. And as a film designed to be a blockbuster, if you're looking to be entertained, this is the film. However, if you're looking to be emotionally or mentally challenged, this is not the film. Last week, I saw one of the best films of the year, Dunkirk. The film made me think. I was on the edge of my seat. I wanted to know what was going to happen next. And that film was also a blockbuster, so seeing War for the Planet of the Apes was a bit of a step down. Again, the film's biggest flaw is it is boring beyond belief. And I'm going to give War for the Planet of the Apes a 7 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you so much for watching.